Welcome to the next level of dynamic interaction on your website using AJAX. And if you've never used AJAX before, well, you're going to be really impressed with what can be done with AJAX. My name is Lawrence and I've been a web developer for over 14 years. I regularly develop dynamic web applications. And AJAX is definitely one of my favorite tools to use to really interact with content and to create some dynamic content. So patching together PHP constructor languages with JavaScript and being able to interact with that dynamic content really makes AJAX stand out. As well as being able to access JSON files and data files and pull that into your JavaScript creates that new level of content that's available within your JavaScript file. So no longer do you have to connect over to a JavaScript source file and pull it in as an object. You can really have some dynamic ability to pull in content in a more readable format, which is JSON. And this is all done through AJAX. And within this course, I'm going to be sharing my knowledge of AJAX with you. We're going to be building out several applications. So these are some useful, really good use cases for AJAX. One of them is going to be this form data where we can do a check to see if this name is already taken within the server, and if it's not, we're going to be able to return back that it is available. So just by simply typing it in, you've probably seen these types of formats before, and this is AJAX that's at work here, as well as pulling out all this data from JSON. So really truly amazing things that you can do with AJAX. So we've set up a XAMPP server in order to host our PHP files. So we've got that running here in the background. If you're not familiar with setting up a local host, we do have an additional course that will provide you information how to set up localhost, but it's not going to be absolutely necessary for you in order for you to practice AJAX. And because this is going to be JavaScript, and you don't necessarily need to know PHP either for this course, because we're going to be just covering off some basic aspects, and you can actually just create a text file with whatever response you want. Of course, it won't be dynamic because the dynamic ability really is done here within the PHP code when we're connecting through AJAX, but you can work with it. And so you don't necessarily need to set up a local host either. We're going to also be providing all the links and resources that we have available that we're using throughout this course within the resource section of this course. So it's encouraged that you do check that out and you do download that information. If you don't have a text editor, we've got a listing of some great open source text editors that are available online that you can download as well. I'd like to welcome you to our AJAX course, and let's get started.